Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with probably the most aggressive goal-scoring 4-3-3 tactic you have ever seen. This one definitely is not for the underdogs. If you're a better team in your league, definitely give this one a go. We tried this with Malmo over in the Swedish league. They won the league. We tried it with PSV in the 𝘼𝙗𝙤, and on your screen right now you can see what it did with Manchester City. We always test with an elite tier team, guys, just to make sure, because if it doesn't work with a team like Man City, it's not going to work with anybody else. But they went on really well in the course of the season. They didn't win the FA Cup, but they won everything else. 92 points in the league, a plus 92 goal difference as well, which is absolutely ludicrous, and 134 goals scored in their Premier League campaign. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 getting 45 of those. Just to have a look at the data hub just a quick second, this is what it looks like in game. Obviously they're scoring 3.5 goals per game, which is absolutely ridiculous. Almost getting 3 goals per game in the expected goals per 90 minus penalties. And when I open this tactic, you will see why. This is what it looks like. As I said, it's a 4-3-3 of sorts, but it's very aggressive. We've got a flat back four, we've got 1 centre mid, 2 central attacking midfielders, and then 3 strikers up top. It looks very dangerous. If we quick pick without restriction the best 11, this is my favorite part of this tactic, and all the links and all the crossovers and everything that you can get with this tactic. It is absolutely crazy. It looks fantastic. I'm a big fan. But this is what it looks like with the Man City team in situ, and you can see the goals being shared around the team. Haaland with 66, 27 for Alvarez, 26 for Doku, 18 for Foden, 22 for De Bruyne, 12 for Rodri, 12 for Bernardo Silva. There's also 12 on the bench for Jack Grealish. This team, this tactic, it's so interesting to see. As I said in the intro, it's definitely not one if you are an underdog going all guns blazing like this, but if you're not, it's very interesting to watch the patterns and the link ups and stuff. We're going to go through and break this down now, but this is GYR's Daredevil, and obviously this wouldn't be possible without GYR, and his links to everything will be down in that description, so please do go and show him some love. In goal, we have Ederson, of course. He is a sweeper keeper on defensive duty with the additional instruction of tackle harder. The additional ones, guys, that don't come with the roles are the ones with the white cog and the red circle. You get to them via the edit menu and you select it like that. In the fullback positions, we have 2 fullbacks on attack with the same instructions on both sides, so you can just see this one and replicate it on both left back and right back. They are a fullback on attack with additional instructions of more direct passes, take more risks, stay wider, and tackle harder. Obviously, these guys are going to be providing the width for your tactic, but also as fullbacks, they're not going to be as aggressive at getting up the field, even though they're on attack duty. Moving into the 2 centre-backs, they are both ball-playing defenders on defensive duty with dribble more and tackle harder. Again, that dribble more is to encourage them to kind of start that transitional play and bring the ball up a little bit more. Then the one man who has to do a lot of work in this team, it's a central midfielder on defensive duty with tackle harder and mark tighter on him. Then moving into the creativity that we do have up front, we have 2 attacking midfielders on support here. They both have the same instruction set of take more risks, dribble more, roam from position, move into channels, and tackle harder. Then this trio up top, the 2 wide ones of the 3 are both pressing forward on attack duty, guys, with nothing additional on them. And then the one in the middle is the advanced forward on attack duty with tackle harder on him. Now, I get asked this question all the time about the tactical style. This one has just been saved by GYR as a Daredevil tactic setup. If you select any one of these and then follow the instructions, you will have the exact same tactic. All G has done has hit the save button once he's finished, and he's called it Daredevil. As you can see, we've got the Black Panther one in there as well. That is all he has done. This is an attacking mentality tactic. Who would have thought, with 2 central attacking midfielders and 3 strikers? Yes, it's an attacking mentality tactic, and this is how we are set up. Narrow in terms of that attacking width. We are passing into space, overlapping both left and right hand side mixing play both down that left and the right hand side. We're trying to get at them down the wings. Obviously the attacking midfielders are going to roam from their positions, move around, move into the channels and stuff like that, as well the pressing forward. So that's where it gets all of this stuff going on. Shorter passing directness, a higher tempo, low crosses into that final third. We are going to run at the defense in terms of our dribbling style, and we are going to be more disciplined. Yes, obviously when you are going guns blazing like this in attack, you kind of do need to be a little bit more disciplined and stick to your instruction set. In transition, this is how we are set up. We are counter-pressing when possession has been lost. We are countering when possession has been won. And our distribution type is to roll it out, letting our goalkeeper make the right decision in those situations. And then out of possession, this is how we are set up. High press with that line of engagement, a much higher defensive line. We are triggering that press much more often, preventing short goalkeeper distribution, getting stuck in, and also stepping up more. Now I will say, if you do notice with a lot of the players having tackle harder on them and get stuck in on the team instruction, if you are picking up several bookings, please feel free to take off get stuck in as the team instruction. Please do leave tackle harder as the player instruction. This is GYR's Daredevil. It's an overpowered tactic. If you're a very good team in the league and you want to score a hatful of goals, this is the tactic for you. If you want something else a little bit more traditional, check out this playlist. It's all of the tactics that we've released on this year's game.